Okay. Hello, hello. Let's see. The microphone's on. Sprunkly's opening chess as ASMR in the background, of course. Good old Skrunkle. Alright, the last thing that I have to do is I have to get TikTok up and running. So, the goals that I have for today's stream are probably try to get full diamond armor, not enchanted because I do not think I'm gonna be able to grind for enough levels today. Let us see, what else do I have to do? I think that's the main thing. I might also try to get some mending books, but mending is kind of expensive to get because it's a lot of farming for emeralds. I might just have to make like a massive sugarcane farm because that would help my process a lot. Especially if the TikTok live studio decide to open. They opened up a quirky new window just for me, where I have to press an extra button. Thank you, TikTok. Let's go. Perfect. So the preview's just there. Wow, it usually does not continuously keep it. Huh. That's cool. Okay.
Caesar 20.
Oh, there's Caesar. Okay, so there is audio on TikTok. Cool. Yeah, I'll just call it the same thing. Bedrock Gaming too. Alright, here we go. And one last thing. I'll probably do... And there we are. All set up. Just took me 3 minutes. Alright, so best thing to do is to set up the massive sugarcane farm at the start of it.
Game.
Hi there. Hi, Mr. Leopard Guy. Or is that your father? How are you doing? I'm your biggest fan. You must be really tall then. I feel like I know where this conversation is gonna go, but I'm just gonna keep hitting you with the incredible jokes. Okay, I need a shovel.
Caesar 21 GTA left the game.
Okay. Oh, bye-bye, Caesar. Bye-bye, D. Is that a single shovel? That's sad. I'm not causing any problems, am I? They'll probably send me a message if there is an issue, but I hope there's nothing going on. Or maybe it reset my video settings, and that could be causing it to tweak. No, it's about the same. Yep, all good. Okay, so I do have a shovel in here. That's why you have to check your own tool chest first. Are you excited for the new add-on on Cataclysm Bedrock Edition? I saw a NASA trailer for it. Well, to be honest with you, Leopard, I've not followed... I did not know what trailer you're talking about, in fact. I can watch it right now and tell you what I think. But, yeah, I've not seen it. The only video game trailer that I've seen recently was for Elden Ring Night Rain. Hi, Streamman. Hi, Boop. I was not expecting this to be one of the choices. I thought it was going to be Yumi Nikki or Hollow Knight. How are you? I'm okay.
Says, yo. Took me.
Cataclysm is a Java mod. Now Honeyfrost is making an add-on version for it. Okay, that's good. I'm not great. My roommate is driving me crazy. I hate him so much.
D4519 says, how was your day?
It was a very standard day. There's not really much that I could speak of. It went by very quick, more than usual, it felt like. He makes a giant mess in the bathroom, refuses to clean it up all day, and it makes it worse. How was your day, dude? Am I excited for Disney's Zootopia 2 releasing in theaters? I'll probably watch it, but I was not really the biggest fan of Zootopia to begin with. And he's acting like all of us are the bad guys because we want him to clean up his mess. I do not know what it is, Boop, but there are certain people that you live with who just do not have the, like, functional programming to understand that cleaning up after yourself is, like, something that should not be, like, an ask. It's just something you do. It's weird.
D4519 says, need help?
I do not need help. I'm good, dude. I'm currently just making a sugarcane farm because I need more for farming for book.
D4519 says, okay.
He tried to pin the mess on me, like, oh, how child is that? Toy Story 5 is releasing next year, June 2026. Oh, yeah, that is. I'm surprised. I did not actually see Toy Story 4. And because I'm a fool, I actually thought I did it and tried to clean it before my other roommate was smarter than me and stopped me. So they just try to convince you that you were the one. Actually, this is your problem, so you should clean that. Yeah, that's horrible. Well, good on your other roommate for at least standing up to you. Apple! Hi, Dovey. Maybe the secret code word is that I meant to say something else, but I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'm not very smart. If you tell me I've messed up, I'll believe you. I have no backbone. How are you? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Also, do you want me to call you something else by Dovey, besides Dovey, or is that weird? Did you enjoy the first Minecraft movie? The first Minecraft movie is like... You do not enjoy it because it's a movie. You enjoy it because of how absurd of a concept it is. Where you have middle-aged white guy as the main character. He's not even Steve Minecraft. I'm not sure on how I am right now. Okay. Well, at least you're honest about it. Sometimes when I feel like that way, I'll just say, yeah, I'm okay, or I'm good. I'll hit you with the good old generic responses. And I don't know. Is that I don't care or what you call me by?
Pump
Okay.
Hickory 1 join the game.
Hi. Hi, Ocean. But if I was to call you Apple, would you be offended?
D4519 says yo.
Or would that be confusing? Because my name's apparently Apple. Saw a lot of TikToks of people throwing popcorn in theaters because of the chicken jockey scene. Well, that's not a new thing. Everyone can be Apple? Well, I guess you're Apple then.
Pumped Hickory 1 says hi.
Hi.
Laughing face.
Your name is Apple? Yes, my name is Apple, according to Apple over there. Everyone is Apple. Apple. Can I join your Minecraft world? So, it depends how long you want to wait, because I have a 40-minute grace period, because I do not immediately let people just join in, because I do not want people to, like, grief the world. I'm very sleep deprived, but I got a lot of schoolwork. Ah. Well, I could give you generic words of affirmation, and as I have no relation or connection to you, you could probably be like, yeah, I should do that, and then decide not to do it. But
Pump Hickory 1 says I hope Jay comes
the
out
best
free.
word of advice that I can give for sleep deprivation and schoolwork and stress is that no matter what, you'll come out the other side, and you'll be fine. It is not the end of the world. Progress is not... Hold on, I gotta pause what Boop is saying for a second. Progress is not something that comes all at once. It's small incremental steps. What am I doing, Apple? Apple is currently... It might be the end of the world. Well, fingers crossed on that one. In all honesty. I won't grief the world. Should I join? You know, saying that I won't grief the world is the #1 way to make me think that you are gonna try to grief the world. My grades are bad. Is that bad as in, like, 60%? Or what do you mean by bad? Because I know everybody has different meanings for it. I've met people who thought that a low A is a bad grade. Or like a 90%, depending on what system that you're talking about. Hi. Is a low B bad? It depends on how you view yourself. It's all a perspective thing. Okay, I have a 15 in world history, 50 in world literature, 60 in whatever that is, and 70 in math. Hey, but you got that 70 in math, though. And to top it off with 50 in biology.
I don't think I have strict parents considering my mom was happy with AC.
Oh. Well, I could drop a little bit of streamer lore here. My parents' perspective was
Pumped Hickory 1 says she's chill like that.
if I got a 90%, that was considered something that needed improvement. So I generally viewed grades pretty harshly. I've changed it a little bit in my time of existence, but
Pumped Hickory 1 says you are shiny 3. D4519 says tie. Smiley face.
I got told if I fail again, I'm gonna get pulled out and be sent to a GED. Oh. Ah, so that is rough.
Pumped Hickory 1 says streamer that's so sad D.
No, so the way that I see it, Boop, is actually it did help me a little bit because it meant that streamer had strict parents or just strict with grading? Strict with grading. Hold on. There's 3 different conversations. I'm gonna finish the W conversation first, or Apple. Your name's Apple, of course. So, do you have much time to get your grades back up, or is this one of those things where it's only a few weeks out? Is it okay if I join your Minecraft world? You can, but you're going to be a visitor for at least 30 to 40 minutes before you're allowed to actually do anything. But anyways, so to answer the few other questions in order, is a low B bad? Technically not. You're doing better than most people because most people just
19 fell
want
from a
70.
high place.
Okay, gamer tag is that? Okay, I'll deal with that. And the other thing to address, so Boop, the question about it being sad, for other people, I could have seen it being very cruel, but I have,
Humped Hickory 1 says, where did you die? I just saw you.
it helped me a little bit because it made me competitive and it made me work better towards some of my grades. There were a few years in which I struggled and I was not constantly an A student, but it it got me to where I am today. I probably, if I had a time machine to make it go back in time, I probably would not have changed that aspect. But if quote unquote, if I ever had children, I'd probably not hold the same approach. It's not like they were cruel about it. It's just they always pushed me to try and do my best. Plus, school started off early for me, and it's been bad. So you got 3 weeks? Okay. Are you... Gosh, but... The difficulty is if I say this sort of thing. I mean, hopefully there's some ways that can help you at the school. So what struggles do you have with school, Apple? Is it motivation? Is it just not understanding? What is it that's difficult? Because it's rarely just like somebody's... I truly believe that there are... It's not something where you like instantly get it or instantly do not. You just need to find what process works for you. Hi, Boop. Alright, hold on. I need to add other people.
Humped Hickory 1 says, I'm saying hi to people in the chat 3.
Oh, thank you. Grant.
Humped Hickory 1
H2.
says, cause I'm polite and not bored.
Oh, you're definitely bored right now. Okay, do you want something to do, Boop? If you want something to do, can you help me make the sugarcane farm over here? Because we need a farm for emeralds. So I have no motivation. I have a hard time asking questions in class, and also can't read good. Okay.
Humped Hickory 1 says yes.
Thanks. Yeah.
Grant 82.
Okay, Grant. You are going to be
D4519
a visitor for a little bit.
Grant 8239 edited the character appearance.
Alright, so I'm going to set a timer. It's going to be 40 minutes. So, no motivation. So, is it because that you feel like there's no end goal, or you just feel like, no, there's no reward or end process for you? Got a photograph. Because when I went through school, the biggest struggle that I had was just, what's the point of doing all this? Why do I learn a class that I feel like is not helping me whatsoever when I could be doing other things and do stuff that I actually enjoy? I need another Shervil. That's exactly how I feel, but I enjoy sleep. True. I wish I could sleep all the time, too. God, I miss sleeping. I take naps all the time. It's horrible. You love sleep, but sleep is not. It's an abusive relationship. And the other question that you're asking, Ocean, were my high school years hard? Yes, and yes, they were. I was about to say yes and no, but no, they were difficult. It was not easy. Particularly because I'm not a super social person. My naps range from 2 to 8 hours. That sounds like sleep. But what about when you're not sleeping? What do you like doing besides sleep? And if you just say sleep, then, well, I don't know. Become a sleepologist. I am, though. I'm social. I'm not. If you could lock me in a box for 2 weeks and say, you can do whatever you want in this box, but it's only the internet, I'd be like, yes, sir. Whatever you say. What was the hardest thing I'd have to say? master the baiting and fishing. Funny you had to put the there. What I do other than sleep is go to therapy and then I practice shooting my bow. Okay. So at least you have other things in life besides just sleep.
Says, he.
That's good to know. The year that I would say was the hardest in terms of like high school, the equivalent, probably the second to last year before I was a quote unquote senior. I got motivation to do those things but sleep.
Pumped Hickory 1 says liar.
Liar? Hmm?
Pumped Hickory 1 says there is more to this, I know it.
Are you talking about the story that I'm talking about? Or are you talking about something else, Boop? Brisky, I do not recommend school starting early in the year.
Pumped Hickory 1 says you aren't just a sign.
Oh. Boop's just talking about something else. So sophomore? No, the year after sophomore. Someone clip it sent the master the baiting bit.
Pumped Hickory 1 says I'm being silly.
I was just concerned. What month does school normally start? Well, it depends. If you're talking about like in the US or I think Canada, it's like September.
Says masturbating. Pumped Hickory 1 says I hate you. Pumped Hickory 1
I did not intentionally. Why? I cannot believe you did that to Boop. How dare you? But anyways, regarding school, the last thing that I can say that might be a bit of help is that school is not easy for. I started school in July. Rough. I could see why you have no motivation. Ugh. This is why the reminder to unfollow any creator for game stuff. July 22nd, that's like 100 degrees outside. Everybody has a struggle with motivation and things like that. It's just, you gotta find what works for you. Well, you know what? I'm gonna stop trying to give advice because I know that it's probably not super helpful. I genuinely wish you the best, Apple. I hope that
join the game.
I hope that you find some happy medium for you and your worst case scenario does not come true, but I also know that it's probably not helpful hearing the same thing that you probably already hear everywhere else in your life. Can I use your beds to sleep in them? No. Hello, my name is Mr. Smile. Apparently it is. Hi, Mr. Smile.
Pumped Hickory 1 says I need to think before I say stuff.
You mean type? You gotta put a roof on that thing at least? No, I do not. Thank you, Grant. And as to the good wisdom that I'll give you, the best wisdom that I can give you right now, Wyatt, is it do be how it do is.
Pumped Hickory 1 says kitty.
Broski, I'm sorry for just popping in sometimes and saying apple. No, I find it funny. I kind of... Initially, I'm glad I had this conversation with you, but it would have been much funnier to me if you only came to my stream and said apple and then never said anything else. And then just instantly left. I would probably construct this elaborate lore about why you keep saying apple, but then you'd probably just be like, I did it because it's funny. Sorry, I gotta hit you. It's existential dread. And school ruining people. I make good friends with saying apple or tomatoes. I'm also realizing for Minecraft Worlds, I say no a lot more than I say yes. Because people usually ask me a question like, can I sleep in a bit? No. You are not allowed. Why apples and tomatoes? Probably because they're vegetables. Possibly sugars. I tried college after high school. Wasn't my thing either, so I get it.
Pumped Hickory 1 says apples and bananas.
You mean bananas? I don't even like apples or tomatoes. Oh, why? I love apples. How could you do this to me? Tomatoes are fruits? Definitely. They might even be carbohydrates.
Pumped Hickory 1 says oak that one nursery rhyme.
I like to eat. Da-da-da-da-da. That should be good. Because I like bell peppers. Mm. I like peppers and like onions and such in Philly cheesesteaks, but that's all I can think of. No, but they are? I'm pretty sure. Why are we talking about the dynamics about whether a tomato is a fruit? Only these type of conversations can we have here. Alright, I need a sword. You know what a good sandwich is? Thank you, quote, thank you, Apple, for giving me a word that I'm going to be thinking about how to pronounce, and I'm going to just ship it. No, because you were saying it like they weren't. I was being sarcastic. I was joking with you, Ocean. A muffalata? Ah, you typed it, so it looks like I just read what you said. Curses. Genius, I say. Genius. Okay, the named sheep are still here. Good, good. It's hard to tell when you're sarcastic sometimes. True. You sound just like my parole officer. I think the sandwich is like originated from Louisiana. Has a lot of cheese, meat, and olives. You're convincing me. I might have to try this quote-unquote sandwich. Actually, Apple, you know what you could do? Is if higher education or schooling does not work out for you, just become a YouTuber or a streamer. From what I've heard, extremely successful and lucrative.
Pumped Hickory 1 says if I die someone and lose the spell I'm crying.
Curse of Vanishing. Do you know the name that's trying to make it sound like I'm talking about a certain body part? You know why? I do know about that name. I've heard about it a lot. I'm a knower about that name. I have no idea what I want to be anymore. I have no clue what I want to do with my life. And I still have at least part of it left. Wyatt is currently in Twitch trying to make me say like names. I got told I can't be a firefighter because I would end up poor. That's like the vast majority of jobs that are super important to society, but they're just not paid well. Imagine trying to be a teacher. Ow. Hi. Hi, Pursuer. Die of Death, how you doing? Wait. Wait a second, that name's familiar. Is that you, Ocean? Is that you? Are you trying to trick me? The schizophrenia activating again? No way. Definitely not. Okay, so it is Ocean. Hey, I know you deal with sick of discussing people all day, but what if I told you we also will underpay you tenfold? True. So, Sir Apple, how's the weather? It's still there. The weather today was gray. I felt like I was in Silent Hill. Maybe that's what the hell is that I've been transported to. It's streaming, but it just never ends. I want to see snow this winter. I want to see snow too. Snow is beautiful. It's so peaceful too. The most peaceful and tranquil moments of my life have always been in the snow.
Pumped Hickory 1 says I love snow. Laughing face.
Yeah, who does not love snow? If you do not like snow, unfollow, leave. How dare you? Write me a... If you do not like snow, then you have to write me a 5-page essay about why you do not. It's the law. Oh, dry. Oh, if someone just gotta live in a cold place. Well, hopefully you'll have opportunities to do that. I think the thing that most people make a mistake of is early into their life, they say, I can do all this stuff later on. I can do everything that I dreamed of later on in their life, but they never get a chance to. So you just gotta do it while you can, because eventually it'll pass by you. I would want to live in Canada. That's funny. That's the funniest joke you've said, Ocean, so far. I don't hate snow, but you know what? I'm gonna get you the 5 pages of why snow sucks. Be right back. Okay. Why? Canada has so many problems. It's like every other country. You want massive taxes? You think you're not able to afford a house in America? Good luck in Canada. XD. I want to live in Norway. I always thought, like, yeah, Norway is a good place. Whereas a Finland or something of that sort would also be interesting. I was supposed to visit the other center, but I went to Arizona instead. Ah. Okay. Bye-bye, D. You're better off to buy empty land and putting some shanty house on it now. Yes. Or I guess you could just get like an RV or a camper or something like that, some sort of mobile home. I do not know how much those are though. It's in all honesty, I've never looked it up. Also, I love how you went to the exact opposite place of Norway. Can't believe I'm working on homework before 10 p.m. I didn't know cactuses existed in real life until I went to Arizona. What? The cactus being the fictional concept. They only have that in cartoons. It's a prickly green plant. That's a joke. It's a prank made by animators. It's a lie. Oh, so Boop, are you still looking? Wait, is Boop still here? Yes, Boop is here. You still looking for something to do, or are you making the sugarcane farm? Or what are you doing?
Pumped Hickory
In
one
here?
says
Okay.
I'm here.
But cactuses are cool. Yes, they are cool, but they hurty.
One says I'm in Nether.
Okay. Just want to double check, because you said you were bored, and I hope that was not just keeping you bored or something. I've lived in places where I've seen a cactus and thought they were just made up. It's like the tooth fairy. That's fun. That's understandable. I I could say I had somewhat similar experiences. You know, like, have you ever seen something that's like overgrown with moss or like extreme vegetation? I never. It was always so mythical to me until I went up to where would it? The Midwest of the U.S. True, because the Tooth Fairy is real. True. The Tooth Fairy is a country that the U.S. sends oogles of money to. Tooth Fairy gave me a penny once. Is it a shiny penny at the very least? Do I have no food? Oh no, I do. I have plenty of food. No, it was old. Hmm. Do you still have this penny or is it long gone? Dun, dun, dun. I like old coins though. Hmm. Are you a coin collector or is it just you have that one old coin? What email? Are you asking me for an email so you can send me the essay? Send it to me on Discord? Okay. I think I gave the penny to my washing machine and my sibling stole it. Okay. What email do I want to give to you, Wyatt? I've been to a country called Tooth Fairy. Okay. Oh, you already just sent it? Okay, that's fine. I'll look at it in a few minutes. Help. You're in the nether, right? Okay, I'll come over. I've been to a country called My Bed that is warm. Favorite country, favorite location, favorite, like, existence, just bed. Bed. Uh-oh. I might be lost in the sauce. What is this population? 1, and only 1. Favorite safe places is my bed in school. Too true. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, there's a possibility that is over here. 1 in like 20 stuffed animals. I fear the day in which I meet somebody who has like 100 stuffed animals, because I know for a fact, like, if I'm a friend of theirs, I'm gonna have to learn every single name. And I'm gonna have to sit there. I'm gonna have to memorize it. Because if I get one wrong, death penalty. It's over. I have a few stuffed plushies and such. Oh, I'll help Boop get their stuff back. I have a raccoon stuffed animal named Basil. Okay. What's 3 times 9? 27. Raccoon. Oh no, I need blocks. So we're gonna go here. Rave-coon. Rock me to sleep like a baby. Okay, let's see. What were you saying, what? My favorite bed place would be surrounded by rolling mountains, feather pillow, and bed, alpine trees near so it smells sweet but natural in air. And I'd say a bakery nearby for the smell of fresh breads. That's nice and peaceful. I am one that I enjoy the generic fantasy of cabin in the woods that does, maybe it does have electricity, but it's isolated and it's near everything that I needed to be. Something that's simple and not stressful. 100 times 177,000. That would be 177 million, would it not? Be 177,000,000. Actually, no, it'd be 17.7 million. Yeah. Kind of what I described. Yeah, but yours is in more detail. I think I want to attempt to do a cartwheel. You know, I'm scared of my ceiling fan. Are you doing a cartwheel with the ceiling fan there? Rough. Streamer, can you do my homework? No.
I'm sad.
No, I cannot do your homework. Ocean, I'm already juggling like 5 conversations at one time. And you see why I fear of other people becoming regulars to the stream. Because I read every single question and I try to answer them to the best of my ability. Until, okay, I hit the ceiling fan a lot with my hands. Well, lucky for you. Do it outside so no one can get hurt themselves. You can't handle being famous. True. I'll go crazy. I'll go insane. I'll start shilling cryptocurrencies. And then I'll start, I don't know, I'll make a podcast. Lucky for me, I can chop off my knees to be shorter. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure knee reduction or leg reduction surgery is something that's real. But most people get, like, leg extension surgery. I'm so famous. You ever got a purchase you know was worth it because it was expensive? Yes, it's called a car. Oh boy, will you do a crypto road poll? Oh yes.
One says, streamer, please help.
Okay, are you in the nether? Okay, I'm coming.
Grant 8239 edited the character appearance.
I spent $500 on a writing tablet, which I read enough to make it worth it, but it's still $500, yeah. Well, does it increase your enjoyment of life? If it has, then it was worth it.
8239 edited the character appearance.
Hi, Boop.
Grant 8239 edited the character appearance.
I do not have gold on me. Ow. But I'll be fine. As an avid writer and feature author, it definitely does. Okay, so it was
Grant
worth it.
8239 edited the character appearance.
I wonder if Grant's gonna edit their character appearance another time.
Grant 8239 edited the character appearance. Grant
Ow.
8239 edited the character appearance.
I'm just gonna kill him. I know deep down it's worth it, but I still feel bad for purchasing it. I would say if it lasts longer. Wait, if I hold...
8239 edited the character appearance.
I have a plan. Do they stop fighting me if I... Ow. If I just hold this out, will they stop fighting me? I say if it lasts longer than it took for you to earn it, it's worth it. Broski, I wrote a proem the other day, and my teacher didn't like it. I think she was jealous. Yes, the jealousy is why. She knows that you're too good of a poet, and you even know it. It has to be armor. Aw. Boop. I am a good poet. Hmm? I'm trying to come over to help Boop, but Boop's not exactly making it easy. I wrote about depression and a cat on the moon and apple. Hmm. Ow. Oh dear. Ow. It just ganked me for my stuff.
Pumped Hickory 1 says I'm so sorry.
It's okay, Boop. There was so... What? I'm actually replaying that over my head. Why were there so many of them? Well, Apple, I have to go. Farewell, Apple. Bye-bye, Apple. Good luck. I wish you well. Ooh, maybe I should do an NFT rug pull. That'd be another good idea. Okay, so what did I lose? The 2 diamonds was there. Alright, Grant, you still got 15 minutes, by the way. I know you're still waiting. Streamer Chide. What is that? Is that just a funny way of saying died? Alright, let me get diamond armor here. Take this. Grant just staring into my soul. As you should. Chai tea. No, chai tea. I know the Spider-Man meme. Chai just means tea. You're saying TT. It's the TT, sis. His mouth moves. It do. So we're gonna take 2 of these. I need food. Okay, do I have food? Oh wait, I forgot about that. Yes. Grant, are you wanting me to do a character reveal? Well, that is indeed a character. You are, in fact, a character right now. I'm very impressed with the fact it is a character. It was an accidental reference. I need a shield!
Grant 8239 edited the character appearance.
Back to Shark. Alright, so we go here, then we do this. Alright, here we go. To the nether! Coffee with some creme. Cream is just a weird word.
Pump Hickory 1 says my stuff is gone, I'm pretty sure.
Did you lose anything important, or... I can help you get some of it back if it's, like, materials, but... Hello, piglins. Let me actually sort my inventory here and not make it cursed.
Grant 8239 burned to death.
How did they do that? Hello. Hi, random guy.
Pumped Hickory 1 says it's all here.
Let's go! Oh, you got everything?
Pumped Hickory 1 says did you find your stuff?
I mainly came here first to make sure you're alright, but... I mean, I can try to backtrack. I'll do that right now.
Pumped Hickory 1 says I came here actually to get you soul sand.
Oh, probably should have talked to me about that, because I was planning... thank you, Boop. I appreciate the fact of you trying to help me, but... But alas, we probably need to escape more than anything. Wait, can you get a bunch of soul sand? We're... Oh, wait, is it just here? Wait a sec. Hold on, we can just get it here. We're already here. Hello. Hi, random.
Pumped Hickory 1 says I have a stack.
Never mind, let's leave. Let's get out of this place. Actually, Boop, follow me. We can use the path that I took. Oh wait, why am I using soul sand specifically? Just a flex, of course. Oh wait, I know where it was. Wait, it's right there. Never mind, let's leave. Ooh, I'm really trying to hurt myself here. Where? What's up? Nothing much, Caesar. Die, child. The demon of Babylon. Am here. Hi, Strawberry. What time is it for you? It's time for me to get a watch, because I have no clue. Alright, Boop, do you see it? I'm gonna go try to get my stuff, so you go back safe. I know where my stuff is. I'll be back.
Pumped Hickory 1 says good luck.
Thank you, Boop.
Pumped Hickory 1 says thank you. Grant 8239 edited the character appearance.
You stream so late for me, I can't play that much with you, only on weekends? Yeah, I know. Alas, life is you win one battle, but you lose two more, so I'm...
Grant 8239 edited the character appearance.
So we're gonna put this here.
Pumped Hickory 1 says why are you like this? Pumped Hickory 1 says XD.
You're talking about me?
21 GTA join the game.
Oh, one of them's wearing all my drip.
Hickory 1 says not you.
You want no money, no life, true. Did you guys take all of my stuff? That is impressive. I mean, do I risk it? Shoot me. Ow. Oh, you're famous? Then have both. True. Nah. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna block this guy off.
21 GTA says hi guys P.
Hi. Welcome back, Caesar. They're a family. Well, yeah, I can tell they're a family. They lynched me like it was a mafia hit. If you watch the footage again, they absolutely ganked me. They put me in a box. Okay, hold on.
Caesar 21 GTA says 67,777.
Ow. Okay, I got most of my stuff back. I think my brain might be melting into Hummy. Hummy? That's another one for the books for me. And honey? Yes. "1950s house husband, but they have a speech impediment. Humney." Yep. What did you say?
Caesar 21 GTA says give me them toes. Pumped Hickory 1 says is 10 enough soul sand for you? Sleeping through this night.
Are you talking about for, like, the levator? I think one should probably be enough. Humney? Yes, Humney. Oh no, have I made a new stim for people? Have I beat the dragon yet? No, I have not beaten the Ender Dragon yet. That will take at least 5,000 more streams. Hi, I'm not gonna hit you, but you're here. Okay, so that's death. So we do that. Another streamer beat him in 95 in-game days. I know, I'm so bad at the game. It's taken me 300 days. It's almost like that's not the goal for me. I don't really care. The 2-week Minecraft phase stream? Yes. That's been the bit. I've still been naming that on Twitch and YouTube. Okay, so that's where I need to go. Did I ever tell you about my basic bee only challenge? Yeah, in Bee Swarm Simulator, you're only using basic bees, not the upgraded ones. If I remember correctly.
Grant 8239 edited the character appearance.
I think Grant just likes hearing that on this stream. Just hearing that character has changed appearance. Are there bees who say boo? No, there are no bees that say boo, Ocean. You guys need to get more clever with me trying to say, like, inappropriate stuff, because I proofread everything.
Caesar 21 GTA says, smiley face. Pumped Hickory 1 says is that my camel? Pumped Hickory 1 says alright then.
Owie. Where am I? Why have I been put on this realm?
One left the game.
Oh, bye-bye, Boop. Get me out of this place. Where am I? It was not an actual attempt. That's what everybody says when their attempt fails. Oh, I was not actually trying to get you to say it, but, like, I just wanted to type it there.
21 GTA says trick is HDSPM. Pumped Hickory 1 join the game.
I mean, somebody instructs me where the exit is. I have no idea. I'm a child lost in a supermarket. I'm about to go to the front desk and make a scene. Please. I am a threat to everyone in the store right now.
Pumped Hickory 1 says I didn't know where to put the soul sand, so I made a soul sand heart streamer.
Oh, thank you. Just teleport? No. I think I'm the only person that says that. Did I go too far? Okay, so I saw that. No, there has to be like an exit hole. Or did they run away if I hold it?
Caesar 21 GTA says Damon G.
Nope. Oh no, I see. I have to go through here. Okay, thank you. I do not need it anymore. I appreciate it. Thank you, Boop. Place it? Yes, I know. Thank you, Boop.
Pumped Hickory 1 says 3.
Yippee, we're out. Remind me to never go back to this place. After you, Boop.
Caesar 21 GTA says, brownie face.
Switching to a smaller one. Ugh, my vision. Oh, thank you. That is a nice heart. The hellhole isn't sunshine and rainbows.
Pumped Hickory 1
Shrek,
says
question mark?
so silly.
And put this all away. I'm going to equip, or equip, sorry, not
Hickory
equip.
1 says if he dies I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, Grant, did you ask before you just took Boop's camel, or...
Pumped Hickory 1 says they did not.
Okay. Grant, you gotta ask before you take other people's stuff, come on. It'd be funny if you made a wither. That'd be a bad idea. This is a PvP? It is not a PvP SMP.
Pumped Hickory 1 says it's okay. Pumped Hickory 1 says just keep him safe.
It's much fun, but we go insanely fast. Okay. Alarm jump scare? Yep.
Pumped Hickory 1 says now we can never go back to the nether again.
Yes. Okay, so Grant can technically... So Grant, you're gonna no longer be a visitor. Do not make me regret this decision, because I'm not gonna give second chances for doing this. Alright, hopefully I did that correctly. Let me double check. Yep, you're a member now. You can do whatever.
Pumped Hickory 1 says be nice and peaceful and chill. Pumped Hickory 1 says like Shrek.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Am I excited for Shrek 5? In all honesty, no. I like the Shrek movies, but I'm not the type of person where I'm like, everything needs infinite sequels. I was perfectly fine with Shrek Forever After being the final Shrek movie.
Pumped Hickory 1 says sorry.
And it's the first time a timer has finished for a visitor. Actually, it's not the first time. It just seems like the first time, because it really does not happen that much. Mario Movie 2 is coming out. Are you okay, Caesar? Alright, I'm gonna see how much my sugarcane farm has yielded for me in terms of emerald production. You want a child, then adopt. grows right before my eyes. ASMR. Hopefully I've said it before, but no, I've definitely said it. ASMR is just weird. 40 minutes, yeah. They have many a times. Okay. Just double checking. Want to make sure my stance is very clear. Although if you ask me about the stance in a few years when I'm being interviewed, absolutely going to change my stance. We'll flip-flop. Why? Because it's funny.
One says grant no thievery.
Is Grant just taking stuff? Okay. You just gotta ask, my man. I'm pretty sure Caesar just took it all. I mean, it's iron. May I have my iron equipment back? Stares at me with dead eyes. Sorry about that. Alright, so if you want me to... So, Grant, every... Ow. Every chest that you see probably belongs to another person, unless, like, you put it yourself. But, if you go over here... So, you see the starter shack?
Says give back the stuff.
So, you see this starter shack? If you need, like, starter supplies, just go in here. Everything in here is free range. You can take all of it.
Pumped Hickory one says give.
If you say, like, yeah, have to prove it. It's in the chest.
Pumped Hickory one
Okay.
says.
Yes, it is indeed in the chest. Maybe I should just make like a book or something that says the rules of the server, because it probably is a little confusing just coming in.
21 GTA says, hey, I'm not good boy. Pumped Hickory one says he.
Are you the mending villager? Yes, you are the mending villager.
Caesar 20.
Tell him that he is a good... What just happened? What? Creeper blew up by accident. Okay, well, we got work to do. Well, then, the cows and the sheep are out. I'll just sit here for a little bit while the repairs process begins. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to mine those emeralds or those diamonds today, am I? Hello. Hey, Sidra. Give a bad wisdom. Make sure to be fully asleep about 12 hours from now. Good things will happen. Very, very good things. There's nothing that's going on tomorrow. That's the bad wisdom that I can give. Like, even if it's broad daylight, completely, like, no reason to sleep, just go to sleep. Use it as an excuse. It's perfect. If you're sleeping, no one will blame you. Well, now they're out here. I wish I could do that. Why are they doing this? Give Sheepberry some food? I will, a little bit. Okay, I just heard that. Okay, Grant. Alright, I see how it is. Alright, bye-bye, Grant.
Pumped Hickory 1 says, oh by Grant. Pumped Hickory 1 says, I hope he didn't still have your armor.
It was iron. What did Grant do? Grant was just deciding to burn all the animals that were here, and it's like, come on. I wasn't paying attention.
Pumped Hickory 1 says, let me get more fences.
It's fine, I'll just sit here. I was getting the meat because my hunger bar is getting low. Your method of getting meat was to burn all the animals that we were sitting and working on fixing. I'm not sure that's very good logic. And if your hunger bar was getting low, you could have just typed that you needed food instead of just killing the things we were trying to fix.
Pumped Hickory 1 says, you also stole armor and took me pet out. You should be more polite.
Oh, sorry, my mistake. Hi, cows. Hi, sheep. This is what I like to call animal ASMR, in which you're only hearing two sounds over and over again on repeat. Sheepberry's probably getting really hungry at this point. That's okay, they can survive light starvation. Alright, let's go. Alright, hold on. I have to be very careful with this. Okay, I'm not feeding any other of them. Better not. I just fed one of them.
Pumped Hickory 1 says, congratulations, you get a fence.
Also, thank you, Doc White. Thank you for sending the ludicrous amount of roses and the heart. I'm not even sure how much that totals out to, but yeah. Thank you. I like raw. You're like an Egyptian god, that's cool.
Says, oh, now the animals are unorganized. Sad face.
I like roses. Did that hit me? What? Huh?
Pumped Hickory 1 says, here, let me get some of my cows.
Okay. What was that man's range? I don't know. Infinite? So you're just sitting there? I think that's the most that's been gifted on a stream on TikTok. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I would not know. Do not ask me. He's got long arms. Yes, Olympic, like, What would be good for long arms? A basketball player. Sure, let's go with that. They call me the most gifted. Do you want me to unironically start calling you that? That would be funny. Preferably not. Okay, not long gift. Or most gift. I'm just kidding, of course. I play some Isaac because why not? Okay. He's just like, no! So what is... Can you feed my sheep now that start isn't not in effect? I'm hungry, sure. Let me double check. Right, here you go, Ocean. I know what Caesar's doing, but I want a sheep. Okay. It's gonna be a bit of a pain to get another sheep in there. Because the other white sheep was murdered. But that's fine. What color do you want the sheep to be, Doc? Blue? Okay. There's gonna be 2 blue sheep in there. Light blue? I think that's just mixing blue and white dye, right? Yeah, I think. Or no, that's probably bone meal and a white sheep. Yep, streamer still knows how to mix colors. I know, I passed like early school. Oh, hold on. Boop. Take wheat out of your hand. I'll just sit in here.
Pumped Hickory 1 says I was one fem's shot.
There we go.
Pumped Hickory 1 says yeah.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do... I'm gonna get rid of the cows from here. There we go. I'm gonna go to sleep. Feels like a wheel. Feels like a wheel. Cat! Alright, at the very least, let me get the name tag for Doc ready. Feels like a wheel. Feels like a wheel. I cried on a ghost and it died. It just be how it is. Alright, your name, Doc. Doc, if you're still here, is that the name that you want it to be, or do you want me to add anything else? I'll give you like a minute.
Pumped Hickory 1 says I put Caesar into a safety hole.
Okay. That's actually what you want it to be. I will give you another minute to ensure that is what you actually want that name to be. Fine. Well, that's the name. It is the name in the very fact. All right, Boop. I will need some assistance. What I need you to do is that as soon as I get rid of this, I need to take one of the sheep out here. As soon as one of the sheep's out here, I need you to block it back off. Okay? Oh. Hold on. Let me... Perfect. That works. Good job. Welp, other sheep.
Pumped Hickory 1 says I failed.
You did not fail.
Sad face.
Alright, now for the more important bit. Come here. Ocean's just trying to leave. Okay, and then we do this, and then... Blink. Alright, Boop. Look at me. Take this fence. I'm gonna take the wheat. Lure them all over here, and then fix the fence. Alright, there we go. Now it's all nice and orderly. That's the name of the sheep. And then I have to get light blue. Got that. And then I already have the bone meal.
Pumped Hickory 1 says a pen full of friends 3.
Light blue. There we go. There you are. I do need that paper for later. So we're just going to put all of this away. I'll put that in the food chest.
Says hi cock. Laugh it.
Yep, that's the name.
Pumped Hickory 1 says I will.
Dun, dun, dun. I need fish. Alright, so I need to make another iron pickaxe, which is a bit upsetting, but that's okay. All that means is it's going to take me a little bit more work to get to the point that I was. I mean, I do have, like, infinite copper in this chest, and amazingly, even though this is a starter shack and people can take whatever they want, nobody's been taking the copper, weirdly. A chainmail? How are you still in the shade? They call me the comedic genius. Yes. The wittiest of wit. Ow. Yes. Oh, thank you. I didn't have to do that, Boop, but I appreciate it. Dun, dun, dun. That's probably you just wanting to pay me back because I inadvertently died while trying to save you.
Pumped Hickory 1 says.
So it's payback? Okay, got it. I don't know if comedic is a word or comedical. Oh, you said comedical. No, I'm not. I'm pretty sure comedical is not a word. It's like saying you read good.
Pumped Hickory 1 says either way it's payback, comma.
Dun, 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 dun. Sounds like a word. Everything sounds like a word. If I said McGlorfing, you'd be like, wow, that sounds like a really intellectual word, but I tricked you. McGlorfing is not actually a word at all. And I know some of you, to spite me, would be like, oh, but I've heard McGlorfing all the time. Because all of you are super funny and hilarious like that. I be McGlorfin a lot. Should I do the thing where people do with Profin? I bet you do be McGlorfin. I'm gonna go, I think. Okay, bye-bye, Ocean. Enjoy doing your homework, if that is something that's possible. Da -da. I'll try. Oh, I have so many eggs. Kids with guts. Kids with guts. Scrunkly is never gonna find 90% of the materials that I need him to, is he? But we like Scrunkly, even though Scrunkly sometimes is not super productive. We like Scrunkly for Scrunkly. Is that not right, Scrunkly? If you dispose of your eggs by throwing them into the ocean, yeah, just like car batteries. Run's going amazing. Let's go. You gonna spit at me?
Pumped Hickory 1 says, streamer, how do you feel about signing a legal contract?
Do I have to read it? If I do, then I feel very unsure about it. But if I do not have to read it, then I'll sign anything. In depleted uranium? Yeah, on occasion.
Pumped Hickory 1 says to always fish on my dock because it is pretty and I worked hard on it. 3.
Oh, that's fine. I'll agree to that. I'll do that as soon as I do a little bit of mining. Or actually, no, I'll do it right now, because you're probably... It's a little past the time.
Says, yippee.
It's a little past the time that you usually go to sleep. I'm just reminding you, just in case you forgot. But I'll do a little bit of fishing. In case I have to leave now. I got damaged. I sometimes poison my enemies. I've got a quad shot now.
Says, no, I appreciate it. Thank you.
I give you $136 to let me join the world. You do not have to do that. I'd let you join for free. You just gotta wait 40 minutes. I give you $137 to let me join. No, I'll only do it if it's for free. Final offer. It does not have, but it does not have the enchantment that I like for fishing rods. Do I have a hard bargain? 138. No, only for free. That's the only offer that I'll accept. It costs 14. Of course it costs 14. Well, whatever, I'm going to, but okay. Good night, Doc. I wish you well. I got damage. I sometimes poison my enemies. I've got a quad shot now. All I'm missing is more HP. Good night. Good night, Doc. Also, so random side thing. So I've been focusing a little bit more on Guilty Gear because I'm trying to get better at the game for one of my friends. And there's a character in the game who her entire shtick is that she carries around a piece of paper with her that's a contract, and she tries to get everybody that she knows to sign it because it's a marriage contract. She's a weird character. And would you believe it, but Guilty Gear is kind of anime themed. Kind of crazy.
Pumped Hickory 1 says, ah, that's so quirky.
It do be quirky.
Pumped Hickory 1 says, oh, to have lure on my rod.
Oh, I do have lure on this. Nice. The only thing it does not have is Luck of the Sea, which would be nice. But alas, I have to wait until I get 14 levels to make the great fishing rod. I saw a special rock, those losers give soul hearts when you bomb them, and thought, wouldn't it be crazy if they gave me a small rock at damage up, and then I got small rock? This sounds like the best run.
Caesar 21 GTA left the game.
Bye-bye, Caesar.
Hickory 1 says found Allure 2 book, yes. Pumped Hickory 1 says damn. Pumped Hickory 1 says look at this book.
Feather falling loyalty. Ooh, that is nice. It's a good book. Bit weird having feather falling and loyalty on a book, but oh well. Got that fish anyway. Dun dun dun. Aw. Fish moment, yes. This do be a good fish moment.
Pumped Hickory 1 says very peaceful.
Mm-hmm. Always is. Finding the days go by. Nice, level 10. Am I gonna be a little XP gremlin? I'm just gonna... Nope. Come here. Honestly, what might be the fastest method to gain XP in this game might just be making a mob grinder. I'm not sure if it works on Bedrock, but it probably should. Making a mob grinder and then having like a fishing spot next to it. So you get the XP from fishing, and then you also just get the XP from the mobs falling. Or I guess you would need a strong sword, because you'd probably need to kill everything in one hit. So you fish.
Pumped Hickory 1 says, hear me out here.
Yes.
Pumped Hickory 1 says Enderman farm plus fishing hauls. Pumped Hickory 1 says hole.
So, isn't... You need the end for an Enderman farm, right? Because that's... That'd be a lot of work. That'd be going to the nether a lot. You gotta get blaze rods.
Hickory 1 says, can you fish in the end?
I do not know. I'll do a quick lookup of that.
Pumped Hickory 1 says, because if not my dreams are shattered.
Yes, you can, because you can bring water to the end.
Pumped Hickory 1 says, yay.
It's been like 3 in a row. I was looking that up.
Hickory 1 says, okay, I'm eeping now.
Okay. Good night, Boop.
Pumped Hickory 1 says, good night, streamer.
Good night, Boop.
Pumped Hickory 1 says 3. Pumped Hickory 1 left the game.
Tell Boop I said beep night. Starberry said beep night, Boop. I think they may have already left, but okay. They probably got the message. Yes, they did. It's a nice sunset, even though the trees are blocking it. Bimsk. Wait, is my fishing chest that was on my dock... It's probably almost overfilled by now. Yes. I need that, actually. I'm gonna need some wheat to feed the cows. They get their numbers back up. Also, thank you, Boop, for lending your cows, so that way they could reproduce over here. Hi, cows. Alright, who do I feed now? Actually, I'll take turns feeding all of them. Alright, Josiah, you get fed next. It can stay the same. I can't stay. Probably not enough. I'm only getting... I might need to expand. I might need to get a lot more dirt. I always go to a wrong chest. Okay, that's plenty of dirt. I think my favorite ability, I can break rocks by walking on them. Hmm. Are there any other, like, abilities that make it so you can just destroy stuff by walking over it? Or is it specifically only rocks? Oh wait, no, it cannot be built there. Actually, I can. It just means that I have to get rid of that. It works on everything. It's just say rocks because that's the most common breakable in the game. Okay. I know there are ways to make automated sugarcane farms. I might actually be interested in trying to try one of those out. Because I think it takes, like, detectors, and then you also need pistons. And then probably droppers on the side. So much paper. We're gonna be funneling all those emeralds back into that man anyway.
You can only sleep at night and during thunderstorms.
Come on, Scrunkle. Let me give you a little break from infinite searching. I like how I gave this all to Scrunkle just for him to have to search through everything anyway. Let's give Scrunkle a job. Here you go. There's a lot of spiders out here. Nice reach. Okay, so that was just glitching from Skrunkle's part. What was that? Please tell me there's sugarcane somewhere. Okay, there's sugarcane. Nice carved pumpkin. I'm pretty sure you can still do this, right? Oh, yeah. Actually, it would be even funnier. Oh, will you not trade with me? If I make one of these guys have Cursive Binding, I have a really funny idea. So let me check. Can you can enchant items, right? Okay, there should be some over here. Sure. I swear you can. Okay, so it's probably just not the correct enchantment. Can maybe the pumpkin have knockback? No, I cannot. Hopefully eventually we get a curse, because I think that it'd be so funny if you could. Nothing. Gee, wait, let me check this. It's only layer 2. Disgusting. Steps.
You can only sleep at night and during thunderstorms.
I'll get a start on the elevator. I'll do something very basic and plan it out, but besides that, I'm pretty close to the point where I'm just done with Minecraft for the day. I think I might just log off entirely. But it's something like this. Or no, it might have to be farther. Put the elevator like here. And then I suppose glass? What would I want the elevator to be made out of? I mean, really, it could be any material. I think glass would be the coolest one, because you would actually be able to look at the outside while you're working with it. Oh, that's gonna take a lot of glass. So much glass. This is one of those points where it might be advantageous to start using lava buckets as a fuel source. I will get a stack of sand. There we go, it's a little bit more than a stack, but no one's gonna complain. You definitely should not complain, that's what I'll say. I also need 4 magma blocks. Fish. I am glad that they made the ocean a lot more interesting in Minecraft, because it used to be really, really boring in the earlier updates, because you would just do nothing with the ocean. To some extent, I would say it probably still is. Like, my hope for the game is that they add more bosses and they add more, like, unique locations to go to. I think that would be good. But I feel like Minecraft is kind of in the same boat that Bethesda is. Where Bethesda kind of feels an excuse to be lazy because the modding community will just make all the content for them. And as much as Bethesda says that they love the modding community, they do everything in their power to make their lives even more difficult. Like, they just updated Fallout 4 to be the Anniversary Edition, and that just broke every single mod in the game. Again. Why did they do this? No clue. They just decide to. Because they're cool like that. Alright, do I have magma blocks? I do. Okay, so I can get that set up too. Let's get a little bit of dirt. Always need more dirt. Leaving. Dun, dun. Alright, so it should be equal to the opposite side, so it is like over here. Owie. Why does it not damage you if you're crouching on it? That's weird. Alright, anywho, what the plan is? So that's the down Vader, that's the up Vader. Just make it easier to get up there. Alright, unfortunately did not get the level or the diamond armor set up, but today was kind of chaotic, so I'm not gonna worry about it all that much. Well, with that, hopefully you all have a good rest of your day. Hopefully you did it /Woodism Interactive. So long. Bye-bye.